Hey guys, I am coming to you from the hammock and I'm so excited about that. It is my last day of at home recovery. Um, we have the weekend, but it's Friday. And so I wanted to log on real quick because I've just been out here thinking, really. I came out here probably about an hour ago and just letting the sun shine on my face and listen to the birds and the wind. I don't really know the real point of this video, honestly. I guess just my thoughts and feelings and what I'm thinking about right now in reference to infertility. There are just so many things that someone who goes through infertility has to carry, has to go through, has to feel, that is so unbelievably unfair. And I think one of the things that's so frustrating is the emotions and the experiences that infertility robs you of, that you don't really even have a choice about how you're going to react or how someone is going to react to you. I mean, I hate that when someone tells me they're pregnant, my first reaction is anger. I hate that. It's not who I am. It's definitely not the person I want to be. It's not the first emotion I want to feel, but it is. And that's frustrating. God, y'all, infertility is so frustrating. I guess I'm just angry today and sad and frustrated. I literally rolled out of bed, hence the hot mess of a situation going on my face, and came outside, fixed coffee, came outside. And this is the first time I've been able to get in the hammock because I just haven't been strong enough to be able to lift myself or sit down in it and then lift myself up out of it. But it's nice to be able to sit out here under the trees and think. It's hard. And I hate that these videos have gone from weight loss surgery to infertility to frustrations to sadness. I didn't expect this journey to be this long. Obviously, no one does, but when I first started making videos, it was, of course, to document my weight loss surgery journey. And of course, that is paired with infertility because that's what led me to weight loss surgery. But that has since turned into life updates. And the people who continuously watch my videos have seen my life go through a series of ups and downs and happiness and heartache. And we've been through a lot together. So I feel like I can share what I'm experiencing and what I'm feeling and be able to have people watch it and support me and pray for me and hope that our miracle happens. That sun. I feel like every time it shines on my face, it's just God's way of saying, like, it's all going to be okay. That down the road, the sun is shining. And even though right now it doesn't feel like it is, it is. I can't imagine having gone through this and continuing to go through it day after day after day and not have faith that it's all going to be okay no matter what happens. Andy and I were talking the other day about the baby we were going to adopt last year. And I think about him all the time. And I wonder, and I hope and pray that he has the life that his birth mom wanted to give him. But it's such a loss for us. It was such a loss for us because we had gone through the entire experience seeing ultrasound photos and just getting so attached to this little human being that we never even met before. And we hoped and prayed that we would be able to bring him home. And I think I'll always wonder what if. I'll always wonder where he is and what he's doing and how he's growing. And I'll always wonder what if, you know. I'll always kind of think about him, I think. I think another thing that's really frustrating is wanting to be happy for other people and wanting to go to baby showers and wanting to help people with their new babies and hold their new babies. Infertility robs you of that desire. Because I don't want to be around babies. I don't want to hold babies. And I hate that. Because that's not who I am. And I think anyone who goes through infertility, their fear is, please, Lord, don't let this turn me into someone I'm not. Like, I know it's a struggle, and I know this is hard, and I know that I'm experiencing emotions and feelings and going through something that is unbelievably heartbreaking, but please don't let it turn me into someone I'm not. And I think I've just been trying to hold on to who I am, and that's been really difficult. At least I still have my collarbones. Silver linings. I don't know, guys. I'm just kind of rambling. You get my early morning rambles today. Lots of tears. It's frustrating. I don't want to cry. I don't want to be sad. But I am. And I hate that. Whew. I think the other day when we went to our doctor's appointment, when we found out that my body was working like it needs to start treatment, it reawakened that hope in us, and I was so grateful for that, because just looking at Andy, I could tell he was excited, and she gave us the option to talk about our game plan and get our appointments together and all of that, and that was really exciting. And I hope and pray that we're able to hold on to that hope and hold on to those little moments of happiness, those little moments of faith and hope that everything is going to work out like it needs to, and one day we'll be able to bring our baby home. And we just have to keep having faith and hope that that's what's going to happen. I watch a lot of people who struggle with infertility, and it's hard, guys. Oh my God, this is so unbelievably hard. Because I feel like no matter how blessed you are, when you're going through something like this, when you're at the hands of fate, there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing that you can do to control the situation that you're in. You're literally hanging in the balance of heartache and happiness. And No matter how blessed you are, it's hard. It's hard to be in the middle of such a crazy storm of emotions and feelings and experiences, to not lose hope. So I guess this video is really just, number one, to express how I'm feeling in this moment, but to also reach out to people who are experiencing the same things. Because I feel like the most important thing when you're going through something like this is support and encouragement and community. Like, you don't want to feel like, it was the same thing when I had my weight loss surgery, reaching out to people who have had the surgery before, and I wanted to know what their experiences were and what they were feeling. And it's the same with infertility. You don't want to feel alone in this, even though it's such a lonely experience. So I guess that's what I'm reaching out for today, just for prayers and support and encouragement as we gear up for what I'm sure is going to be a roller coaster of a ride, experiencing all the emotions that come with trying the IVF route and hoping and praying that it works. Honestly, there's a small part of me that is hoping and praying that, since my body recently ovulated, that we get pregnant and it's this miracle story. Because so many people have those stories, and that would be such an amazing story to tell, or to have, or to be able to look at my baby one day and say, "You're not going to believe how long I prayed for you. You're not going to believe the miracle that God worked to get you here." The journey that comes with infertility is full of tears. It is. But it's full of hope. And I don't want this video to be one where you don't know that I have hope, because I do. I'm just hoping and praying for a miracle to happen, whether it happens now or it happens when we go through IVF, because I feel like living in this day and age where IVF is even an option is such an incredible blessing. I'm so grateful. 20 or 30 years ago, I would have had to sit in a doctor's office and have someone tell me, "You'll never know what it feels like to give birth. You'll never know what it feels like to have that experience." And so I'm grateful that I live in a time, an age, and a place in history where a doctor doesn't have to tell me that. And we have done everything possible to make sure that we are given that chance. And I'm so grateful to have that chance. So I'm asking for your prayers as I continue to deal with all of the emotions that come with infertility. Such a roller coaster. And I hope and pray that if you're out there and you're going through this battle right now, that you reach out to people like I'm doing right now, and that you hold tight to the people that you have to support you and love you through all of this, and that you never lose hope. I will see you guys in my next video.